Another strategic concept we'll talk about is engineering activism. This is the idea that engineers, or anyone in a technical field, should act responsibly to ensure their work is moral and beneficial. Also, to ensure their work does not lead to immoral or malicious actions. In other words, technical personnel should consider moral responsibility in their work and responsibility for the welfare of society. The benefit of engineering activism is that it encourages technical personnel to reflect on what they do. Why am I creating an intelligent system? What responsibilities do I have in creating it? These questions can be asked to oneself and a discussion with other colleagues. By asking these questions, engineers can identify ethical issues that need to be addressed. These issues can also be addressed through ethics by design. Here are some more questions that an engineer might ask to evaluate their responsibilities. What social groups are you considering or failing to consider? How might these groups benefit or be disadvantaged by your work? How might your work impact the security and safety of individuals in society? How might your work impact people economically? How might your work impact the environment? Are there ways to accomplish your goals other than intelligent technologies? There are several organizations out there whose mission it is to answer or at least raise the questions. The United Nations AI for Good initiative is an example. It emphasizes applying AI to address global humanitarian problems like hunger, poverty, inequality, and more. Another example is AI for All. Its mission is to educate people on AI while promoting diversity and inclusion. There's also the Algorithmic Justice League. It seeks to raise awareness about ways in which AI challenges marginalized people, as well as promote fairness and equity in AI development. Those are just some examples of organizations that promote an activist approach to engineering. One way to engage in engineering activism is to follow a code of ethics. A code of ethics can include some of the general ethical principles discussed earlier. It also includes more practical advice for upholding these principles. For example, the World Economic Forum has a code of ethics developed by its young scientist community. The overall tenets of the code of ethics include engage with public, ensure there is fruitful two-way communication, pursue the truth, don't let bias lead you astray from the actual findings of a project, minimize harm, try to mitigate risk to people and the environment as much as possible, engage with decision makers, ensure these people have all the necessary information to make an informed decision, support diversity, promote a fair and equal environment where different perspectives are encouraged. Be a mentor. Educate and empower personnel who are nearer to your field or business. Be accountable. Take responsibility for your actions. A code of ethics can help keep engineers and other technical personnel focused on benefiting people and societies through their projects. Engineering activism makes the engineer more proactive in their responsibilities to morals and to society at large. It also improves the ethics by design process. This makes it a key component of creating ethical emerging technologies.